Hello, everyone. My name is Mahmoud Kamiye, and today we are going to talk about the dangers of smoking and why smokers should quit smoking. Smoking has taken many lives and had many effects on the life of a person. Smoking leads to many diseases like heart disease, lung cancer, gum damage, and many more. Smoking is a bad habit that makes you smell bad. And also, the nicotine contained in it makes a person hooked on it and addicted to smoking. Some disadvantages of smoking cigarettes are teeth staining, which is very bad for dental care. Many respiratory as well as circulatory problems could also develop, and a lot of people suffer due to secondhand smoking, although they shouldn't suffer on the cost of other people. In fact, in the United States, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention claimed that about 90% of non smoking people are exposed to either environmental or secondhand tobacco smoke. Many issues like early menopause, osteoporosis, decreased fertility, menstrual problems, bad breath, and majorly cancer are associated with it. So, the tar content of the cigarette smoke can directly damage the cells in the airways of the lung, eventually leading to cancer of the lung or the larynx. It could also lead to chronic bronchitis and emphysema. In fact, a person dies almost every 10 seconds from tobacco related problems. Tobacco has taken a huge toll on our lives and made it harder for us to perform regular everyday activities. Tobacco use shortens the lifespan of a person in almost a third of the normal life expectancy. For example, cigarette smoking accounted for 2.2 million deaths during 1990 to 1994. It's an average of 430,700 deaths a year, which is about 20% of all US deaths. In my opinion, many people who smoke develop these smoking traits from a family member. Coming from a country that I'm pretty sure 90% of its population is smokers, I believe people start smoking at a really young age, which has a lot of negative side effects. Some side effects are like whenever you get addicted to something at a very young age, it's very hard for you to quit it. I myself, being from a country where most people are smokers, started smoking whenever I was about 15 years old. I was suffering to quit smoking as it was a real addiction and I felt like it would be impossible to quit. It has taken a huge toll on my life and I felt like my health was declining with every cigarette that I smoked. Every time I woke up, my body would steadily shake and I would be nervous all day long. I used to go up the stairs of my house and become easily tired. However, thankfully, I was able to quit smoking around a year ago, and I honestly never thought I would be able to quit. The main reason why I stopped smoking was because I lost my grandfather that was very dear to me due to bad health habits and smoking, which all led up to clogging his arteries and his heart failing. Since then, thankfully, I was able to stop smoking, which many advantages came with it. I began working out, breathing better, performing regular everyday activities without getting fatigued easily, and not suffering from anxiety and depression whatsoever. Huge financial, social, and cosmetic gains also came with quitting smoking. I began to spend less money and save more. Many people will compliment me on the colognes that I used, in which in which they can actually smell it without the smoke odor hiding it. My face wouldn't break out anymore, and many people would tell me that my face is either glowing or it's just, very, very glowing. In conclusion, many people suffer from stress and anxiety, and believe that a cigarette helps reduce those issues. But in the contrary, that doesn't help at all. It only makes things worse. As a person that used to have these bad habits, I sincerely suggest to anyone that smokes to quit smoking before it's too late. It has many disadvantages to the health, and it will make your life way harder than it's supposed to be. The advantages of not smoking are so much that it's worth it to quit. You will have a much better life than you used to. Thank you guys, and I hope you find this information very useful.